the next day or so. But lineup, yeah, you got Jake 5, Champagny until the first week. Aaron Fox, former clutch player of the year in the NBA. Drive, kick, Champagny hits, and that's what he does so well, knocking down threes.
Yeah, I mean, in first possession, they get a spot up three. I mean, if you're on the weak side defending, you're not a shot blocker. You're not in the help scenario, so you've got to be more attached to your man.
It's Julian's 39th start out of 53 games this year. Here's Luke Kennard. Of course, first week in a Laker uniform. Moravia down the middle he goes. He's got Wembanyama right there and it forced him to try to make a move.
No, I don't know how we're going to count it, but how many times Wembanyama makes a Laker change their mind?
Did I say 32 and 50? They have 52 games played. Oh, underneath, throw it down, Jackson Hayes. Of course, they're 32 and 20 and 5th in the West. Here come the Spurs, 36 and 16 on the season. Much different, much better than last year. Here's Victor underneath, and he gets fouled from behind.
Yeah, that was a nice little play there as they
this year, and he's been held under 20 in both of the two that he.
You said held under 20?
Yeah.
He scored under 20.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I don't know who was holding him under 20.
Might be a different story tonight. We'll see. Buckton on the outside. He's one of 3 southpaws now on this Laker team. Wemby to the dribble, and he can get there in 1, 2, 3 big steps, and he scores.
Well, he rebounded the ball defensively, took it the length of the floor for a layup. Somebody get in his way.
Stop the basketball. Steve's first rule. Here's Rui missing. Weak side rebound taken by the Spurs. Castle, as you mentioned, coming off of that remarkable triple-double, anchored by 40 points. The rookie of the year, Stephon Castle. Oh, Wembanyama, the spin and the slam.
Can he make up some distance with his 1 or 2 steps?
8-2 out of the gate. Tall order for the Lakers, and that's probably a pun intended with Wemby in the middle.
Nice play by Buckton.
Yeah, the offhand, scoring in the lane.
Yeah, did a great job keeping the defender on his hip and then using that offhand.
Wemby for 3. He's starting to shoot more threes. I think it was a factor that he really wanted to score more in the paint at the beginning of the year, and he was doing just that, but he's firing away from three-point land a little bit more regularly now. Buffkin with control. Laravia trying to lose his man Champagny. Jake, see if he gets on a roll shooting. He's been hot and cold for sure this year. Rebound to Wembanyama. Got to stop the basketball. He's going to do it again. Over to Castle. Castle, other side finds boy. Quick passing underneath. And we're going to get a whistle. He's going to fire up another 3. Frozen rope is nothing but net. Yeah, you bet he's shooting more threes. How about that? He is 4 for 4 and 2 for 2 from 3. He's got 11 points already. Kennard trying to become the top 3-point shooter yet again. He's already done that twice in his career. Wemby, how hot is he? He's going to try to get to the rim, and he runs into Jackson Hayes. Free throw shooting, 81%. How about this right now from Cerritos Auto Square? Tuning in. All the stars. Well, I'm not going to disrespect anybody out on the floor for the Lakers, but the main stars, how about that? For the Lakers, not in uniform tonight, led by Reeves, LeBron, and Luka. Rui going to shoot a 3. That's going to clank off the back iron and the window. Picked up by the Spurs. Wembanyama again. Boy, he's playing point guard. He's playing everything so far. That would have counted had it have gone. But give me some updates on the guys that aren't playing tonight.
Yeah, let's see how we do here, Billy.
Okay.
So, like the bottom. As for Austin Reeves, this was always the plan. He wasn't going to play both nights of the back-to-back, returning from that calf injury. LeBron, we know that there are some back-to-backs at his age and all of the wear and tear that he's going to be out. And then Marcus Smart just tweaked a left ankle, or I shouldn't say the left ankle, tweaked an ankle last night. But that's also considered kind of a minor thing. So hopefully they'll get everybody back. Oh, wait, there was one more, Billy. DeAndre Ayton,
yes.
Right? He had the knee, and he missed a
3-second violation for the Spurs, and Luke Kennard knocks down the technical. The Lakers down by 12.
On January the 7th was probably the best defensive game for San Antonio all year, and they held the Lakers to 91 when you look at the defensive efficiency numbers on that one.
There's a play, a turnover that Victor caused. Reached out with that long arm and knocked the ball free.
Lakers had 15 turnovers last night. Again, they were in the game nearly the entire way as Bufkin hits for three.
Bufkin might have to go for 30 or so tonight to keep the Lakers anywhere near.
Wemby looking for more. He's got 17 straight points. 17 of the 20. Victor Wembanyama. LaRavia with the answer back. Little string music from three-point land.
I said it earlier, I'd be very surprised if Victor played more than 20 minutes.
Oh, Fox puts a great move on underneath, and he will go to the free throw line right now. So the Lakers are going to be what? Out. His scoring has continued to go down every single month, so he's looking for a
quick start for this Spurs team led by Victor Wembanyama, he thinks he's Luka with these big first quarter outputs here.
Yeah, Luka, of course, makes his mark, sets the tone just about every night, no matter who it's against. For the Lakers, Luka's still the leading scorer in the NBA. Kennard has got Wemby right in front of him. Now he waits and has a little bit of room. So Wemby kind of fell back and he went around Castle and scored.
And I think Castle just relaxed and allowed the step-through kind of shot there for Luke.
Spurs alone in second place in the West, 4 back of OKC, and trying to dunk that one that time. And he's just going to go march right back to the line.
I tell you, once he gets anywhere close to...
So Wembanyama looking for more. That makes it 18 in the first quarter. You know, the highest scorer first quarter this year individually in the NBA. No, it's not Luka. It's James Harden, who dropped 27.
If Victor plays the whole first quarter, he could have 50.
Easily. Yeah. Think about it.
He is just
crazy.
scoring at will.
You are right. He could go 30 if he plays and gets the opportunities, because we're not even halfway through the first quarter. 24-13. Glad you're with us here on Spectrum Sportsnet on NBA TV tonight. Also, here is Kennard right back out for LaRavia. Gets a pick. He's going to try to get to the rim. Again, patrolling under there is Wembanyama. He was not going to get it over Victor, but a foul on Jay Huff. And he's done it in 15 less game. Ability with pride.
Well, their best bet now is to try to, but the Spurs surround Victor with so many good offensive players that if you send that second, possibly third player to him, you just ask him for
underneath. He's got another lob and a layup. There's a career high any quarter for Wemby, and Stephon gets the assist. Long shot, long rebound. Here they come. The right-hand side, it's Castle coming off that big-time triple-double. Out for Champagnie. Champagnie, drive, kick. Victor for three. Wemby on the way. Oh, that rolls around and spills out.
I think he even has the Laker crowd.
I was going to say
that he makes every shot.
There was a definite gasp from the Laker crowd when that one went out. LaRavia deep and down. Fresh snow for Jake.
And that's 2 for Jake from long distance.
Here's Victor. Down the middle he goes. No resistance, 0 resistance. 23 first quarter. Communicating throughout the NBA community right now. Are you seeing this?
And there's over 5 minutes still to play in the quarter.
Here he goes, the middleman with the dribble after a Laker turnover. Champagnie. He's going to try to get into the paint. He does. He lays it up and misses, but we've got a foul. That's some pretty good scoring games. San Antonio shooting 72.5%. They've made 9 out of 11 free throws, so they've shot, and that was last night, 119-110, a game that was close right up until the end when Jalen Williams said, no, it's our game. 10 in the decisive fourth quarter for Williams. Vando on the outside finds Rui. Amongst the leaders in three-point shooting in the NBA, and he settles for a 2 right there.
Not a bad two-point shooter either.
Yep.
Just doesn't take a whole bunch of shots.
As we say, should probably shoot more often. Castle goes right to the rim and scores. where the Lakers have no defense right now. I mean, absolutely none. San Antonio is 9 for 12, and they got an 11-point lead, led by as many as 13. Lakers have not led so far. Rui, mid-range, in and out, no. And it's off the leg of Keldon Johnson, longest tenured Spur. In for Wembanyama, the turn, the shot, the soft touch, and 2 more. 25 in the first quarter. He's 2 away from Harden.
He's the next dead ball away from getting to the sideline, though, so he better hurry and get. There's
Drew Timme now does come in for the Lake Show. Barnes, boy, they have so much good depth. Their roster construction has really been something to behold over the last year. And they kind of saw this coming, that they would be a contender this season. Here's Nick Smith Jr. leaning in and scoring. Good play by Nick.
nice job. You see that?
Tonight, he finds Vando, now to connect, catch, shoot, won't score. Tap trying to keep it alive. That time was LaRavia. And at the other end, the lob at the jam on the break, and Harper finishes on the assist from De'Aaron Fox.
Right now, this is a clinic.
Here's a behind-the-back pass, and it's kicked with those 3 fouls. Taking it out, Jake was 2 for 5 from the floor, had 8 points in the first quarter. Oh, good move that time. Blocked by Cornette. Boy, the initial move by Vando, thought he was going to free himself. Lakers can't get back, and they are streaking down the floor, and Harper finishes again from Fox.
Not can't, don't. They could, they didn't.
Fast break points, 9 for San Antonio. Connect short, rebound Cornette, 51-30. Lakers 100 points a game on the bench. But they got to play defense. Here's Fox. That's tapped, and it's taken by Connect. Second year in the league. Now Drew Timme. Well, Bronny's open if he wants it. And he shoots it over the big fella. Can't score. Harrison Barnes with the rebound. And Wembanyama will be coming in at the next whistle. So will Jackson Hayes and Kobe Buffkin. Bryant on the outside. Carter Bryant. And another slam dunk in the paint.
Laxton got beat on the play for the
Purchase from Jack in the Box tomorrow. This is Mount Everest they need to climb tonight. And we'll see how they do. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Rui is out there along with Bronny, Jax, Jake, and Kobe Buffkin. LaRavia with the left hand, and he scores. So they're just going to ride with Jake, I think, as long as they
I mean,
can.
he's got
Why
3
not?
fouls, and he's the only guy out there that's got right now as much time, maybe him and Rui.
Now, Steph Castle, 6 assists, no turnovers. Fox has 4 assists, no turnovers. Downtown. And that one settles in as a team. They're in the top 5 in the NBA in that stat. Ball inbound now to Buffkin, who was signed to a 10-day contract. Now has a 2-way deal secured. Hayes. Buffkin's going to let it go.
And it's still going.
Now down the middle. Fox, Wembanyama. Is he going to try it again? Oh, look at him. He's just holding it like a loaf of bread as he moves in there towards the rim.
Like a grapefruit bag.
Yeah, something like that. 4-on-1. And they're going to let Fox score. LaRavia had to make a decision. He goes, all right, I think I'll take Wembanyama. That wasn't going to work anyway.
It really didn't matter.
Yeah.
Jake couldn't do anything with either decision. Another steal.
Another turnover. This time, oh, Wembanyama, what a play off the glass.
Well, you see how much he ran down the floor? He was the only Spur that came down thinking that it was just going to be an easy one for De'Aaron Fox.
I think what we learned with Reeves last week, that doesn't count officially as an assist. I mean, although it was a spectacular pass. And here's Jack scoring. Man, this is all-star game type stuff that's going on right now. On the outside, hitting the 3. I mean, they can do absolutely no wrong. No wrong against this makeshift Laker lineup tonight.
You know, they might put up 90. in the first half.
Here they go again, pushing the pace. Doesn't matter who's in there. All the way blocked that time by the Lakers and out of bounds. Wembanyama, and Fox said, I don't want to lay it in. I want to give it to my big guy.
He's got 29 points in, what, 10 minutes of play?
Here's Bronny. Yep, on a 9 for 12 shooting night. Nobody else in double figures. Kennard nearly loses it, somehow gets it to Jackson Hayes. He doesn't even want to challenge, and he doesn't scores. That's a good play by Hayes.
Well, a little head fake froze Victor just enough so he could get that shot up and over the top.
Yeah, give Jax credit on that one. Wembanyama guarded by Bronny. And Bronny fouls him, or no? Offensive foul. Appeared in one more game than he did all last season with his appearance here tonight. Luke finds Jackson Hayes, and the Lakers turn it over for the 7th time. Going down the middle. And here's Barnes going to shoot a 3, and he hits it. That is their 6th three-pointer. Lakers have made 3. Points off of turnovers, 10 for San Antonio.
They have 65 points with still 7 minutes to play.
Bucket in and out. No, taken out by Wembanyama. This will be extended garbage time. Bryant. Once the Lakers get their act together. Trying 2 in a row. They don't get there, and Rui's got it. Lakers were out rebounded by a healthy margin last night. And lost to OKC. A game that was interesting because there was no Luka and no Shea. So the 2 MVP candidates did not play. And Kennard hits from 15 feet. Out of Duke, just like his head coach, J.J. Redick. Castle surveys the floor out on top, standing on the logo. Wemby comes all the way out the three-point line, dumps it into Castle. They go into the corner. Three-pointer is going to be short. And the Lakers have an opportunity. We are exactly, in a couple of seconds, halfway through the second quarter. The Lakers have won 8 out of 12 coming in tonight. How about this right now from Kia? This year about point differential. The Lakers have been in negative country as far as that's concerned. They are finally in positive land, but if this maintains, they're going right back into the negative look. Vassell with the hook pass. I was going to say Vassell now has a rebound and an assist. He had gone 7 minutes early and hadn't put up a stat, but he picks up an assist right there. That was during the time when Wembanyama was doing everything himself. Luke's got it for the Lake Show. Kennard finding Hayes, turning, shooting, not getting. Wembanyama has his 6th rebound. Castle right back for Wembanyama. Was thinking about the 3. This is big on little right here. He goes in and scores again. That's 31 in the first half. Mike, what about the point differential I was talking about?
Well, I like when you start to get into that, Billy. You know that very well. I guess I would just say this. This is the kind of season where you almost have to just not consider the point right now. That right there takes you like 3 net ratings points down. You know, and so that one blowout can ruin that whole thing. It's sometimes we can focus on it a little bit too much. Is that music to your ears, Stu?
No,
that I'm saying that we're actually overrated sometimes?
I'm just trying to figure out what point. Do you get an award for point differential?
Well, no, listen. Mike is a big Premier League guy, and I love the Premier League too. Fulham's my team. Man U is his team, and goal differential means everything. Doesn't mean a darn thing in the NBA, but most of the teams, when they're playing well, have a big-time plus point differential. Here and Hachimura. Here's Rui, 2-on-1. He goes all the way.
Great play.
What an effort to deny him. He's 2 for 2.
Just doesn't qualify with
not quite yet for the leaders.
Yeah, it just doesn't qualify.
But that was his 2nd attempt and 2nd make. Wembanyama guarded by Kennard. Look at this mismatch. Hello.
I mean, I don't understand why they're switching that play to begin with. I mean, not that anybody can do a, stop him when he's that deep, but you got to put somebody like Jackson Hayes on him and keep him on him if you can.
That's now 38 paint points. Rui over Wembanyama. Jackson tries to keep it alive, cannot. Now to the right-hand side, this is Bryant. Carter Bryant has 8 points already in the game. Wembanyama, we're going to foul out on top.
You can't decide to get physical because you've got 3 of your players in serious foul trouble.
Yeah, the guy with the basketball is 1 away from elimination. These 30.
Look at that, Bill.
What's that?
Look at that. Do you see that graphic? Most points the Lakers have given up in the first half.
Ever, all time.
Is that EVER?
EVER. Ever. You saw it tonight.
Wow.
History in the wrong way for the Lakers.
The wrong way is right.
They had given up 83 to the Celtics back in 1959. So at least the Celtics are off the record book. Wemby's 37. That's the high for any individual in the first half of the NBA this year. Nobody has had more. Pretty good ball movement. Barnes fly by Buffkin, and he hits a 3. So they immediately get right back at it.
Well, they've got the Lakers in chase mode defensively. I mean, 1 dribble penetration, and the Lakers have to try to match up, and then they're in chase mode, and it's opening up the floor for all of the Spurs.
I remember Steph Castle as Kennard goes all the way. That's layup line stuff, and he scores. Remember, Steph Castle was playing well, like always, and then hit the floor after a great challenge and blocking Rui Hachimura, and he is not starting. I'm not even sure he's out there on the bench.
Well, when you have a fall like that and a lead like they have, he shouldn't play anymore.
Yeah, he's done. Buffkin, that won't go down. Rebound now to Wembanyama. So 1 more rebound, he'll have a double-double. He's got 37 and 9. Kennard nearly knocked it away. Now it's a turnover. That's only their 4th. Here come the Lakers with Hachimura, a little reverse layup, no good. Follow that time by Jackson Hayes. Slam, dunks it home. And they're going to push it right out of the net. Taken by De'Aaron Fox, all those years in Sacramento, of course. Barnes. Champagny, whose brother is also in the league. Also a good shooter. Now Fox, little fall back, step back. Wemby, tap, goes right to Barnes. That's going to be an air ball. That doesn't happen often.
You know, he had been in the starting lineup for quite a bit of the season. Now they have him. He didn't start tonight, did he, or did he? Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes did not.
No, they have him coming off the bench now.
Yeah, and he's working on his 3rd straight Ironman season, playing in every game. He's one of those guys you count on every single night. Champagny down the middle he goes, all the way. Lakers reach in, knock it away by Shaw. So we'll shout out the Tar Heels. All right, how about this right now? From has been traded to the Wizards. Boy, he's been involved with a couple of deals here in the last year. Who would have thunk? But no longer with Dallas, and they are on a slide. They've lost 7 in a row entering tonight. I believe they play tomorrow. Here's Hachimura, and that's short. De'Aaron Fox trying to blow right past the defense. Kicks a corner, ball movement. They swing it around to Vassell. Vassell hasn't really joined in the fun tonight. He was looking to shoot that one. He only has 3. 2 in double figures, though. Bryant, the Southern California product. So he's coming home to Southern California, and he's playing well. We'll see him a little bit. Wembanyama, now to the right-hand side. Barnes, lob, Wemby nearly
He just
got
ran over. Individual.
Yep. Talented, too, huh? Buffkin.
Even more so than he's tall.
Yep. In the attacking 47. Corner, Luke Kennard. Ooh, dips in and comes out. So Kennard, who got the start tonight, he hasn't hit a 3, so that's the big surprise. Wembanyama, look at him falling back, nearly got the bounce. Rui with the rebound. That's his 3rd. Rui is just 2 for 11 tonight.
When Wemby gets a little stronger and he can absorb contact, then there's going to be absolutely nothing to do with him. You can just watch him.
Jake.
Got 4 on the clock.
Yeah, down the middle he goes all the way. Throw it up and miss it.
That's the Wemby effect there.
Yeah, didn't really go for the block at all. He lobs down to the other end for De'Aaron Fox. Wanted to give it right back to him. Finally does. Wemby tried to tip it in.
Jake.
Barnes launches. Got it. Harrison Barnes. That's their 11th made 3. Lakers have made 6. Rui, been a tough shooting night for him, as mentioned. One of the top 3-point shooters, and he hasn't made one. He's 0 for 3. Buffalo needs to get rid of it. Wanted Hachimura. No, taken by Wemby. Here they come. It's a 4-on-2, 5-on-2. Lakers are really slow getting back. And now they're going to have a bunch of guys at the other end. One of them is Jackson Hayes to throw it down with 2 hands.
Well, smartly, De'Aaron Fox just said, here, you can have the dunk. I've got a big lead. No need to do anything silly.
Wembanyama turning, shooting, comes up short. Victor has shot it 19 times tonight.
19 in 23 minutes.
Yeah.
But he's made a bunch.
Yeah, he's made 12 of them. Kennard, corner. There's his first 3 of the night. Ring it up for Luke. Night. Corner 3. Lakers are all over that rebound, led by Rui.
Good challenge on that shot attempt by Jackson Hayes. You never know if that is what caused the shooter to miss.
Kennard, double digits with 14. He tried to get it to Jackson Hayes, I believe. I don't think that was a shot.
I think it was a pass, got deflected.
And Fox with Kennard right on his hip, and then he beats him to the rim for more points in the paint, make it 46 now for San Antonio. We're going to see, I think, their subs for the rest of the game in only a matter of moments. They'll start trickling in. Kennard, wide open is Vando. Vando in the corner, can't hit it. Weak side rebound, Devin Vassell. Out of Florida State, played there a couple of years. He was out with an abductor strain, but he's been back now for, what, 8 games? Underneath Champagny, trying to find an outlet equivalent of a full quarter. He had 3 points, a couple of assists. Now he's trying to ward off Harper. Terminates the dribble. Rui on the right wing side. Wembanyama comes walking out, and he steals it. Boy, those long arms, not going to get it past him, are you? Victor behind the back.
Dribble.
Behind the back, then fumbles it. Yeah. Looked great for a while.
Yeah.
Bronny, oh, what a pass, and streaking down the middle. Throwing it down with the left hand, Rui. Good dish by Bronny. The Lakers run the break. 9 fast break points for them. Wemby, he double up. Vassell, Harper, right back for Wembanyama. His 3, got it. Got it. Which means he's got 40.
He had to get that last one because the next dead ball, he's headed to the sideline.
Rui spinning. Confronts Harper. Oh, and Bronny couldn't quite get it. 40 in 26 minutes, and he has 40 on 20 shots.
Look at that shot there by Vassell. Gee. I mean, right in the face of the defender.
He had a game back in 2023. 36 points against the Lake Show. He's going to go all the way to the other end and throw it down. More points off of turnovers. That's 16 now for San Antonio. 104-68. Corner, Vando.
Vandy missed the shot on the other end, or other side of the floor from three-point land, but not that time.
You know how many he has? 3-pointers he's made now as a Laker? 50. Thought I'd give that to him. 50 for Vando.
As a Laker,
As
huh?
a Laker.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He'd be thrilled with it. Vando is. There's Bryant. Did they get a piece of that? Might have.
They sure altered it a bit.
Now Cornette trying to do his best. Wemby bringing it. Dribble out of the backcourt. Keldon Johnson. He went 13 minutes earlier. We're going to get Bryant in a minute.
Start of the fourth and final.
J-Max got it out on top, guarded by Nick Smith Jr. He's putting some pressure on him. Lakers are going to drop their 21st game, unfortunately, tonight as Harper misses. Rebound taken by Timmy, and he throws it away.
Now see, then that kind of a turnover is on Timmy. Because he's got his vision, he's looking to see where his pass is. He knows where the defender is. The guy catching the pass has his head turned. He doesn't know where he is.
Kleber picks up his second rebound, too. 115-81. away from the basketball. Tied with Atlanta for the fewest games. So obviously this streak of 15 out of 18 at home evens things up, as Stu says. It all evens out at the end. Turning and nearly scoring would have counted, and going to the line. 5 points. How about this right now from BMW? Maxey off the bench. Laker bench has been outscored 48-32.
Lakers have been out. The bench has been outscored 115-82. The whole bench has been out there all game.
Yeah. If you want to look at the 5 guys, if it was a playoff game that would probably start, they're the 5 guys that did not suit up tonight. Smith Jr. Harper, who's looking to split the defense, is going to get it right back. Little 2-man game on the perimeter. Ball fake. Here's a 3-pointer. Rebound to connect. We played a minute and a half here in the 4th and final quarter. One more before the All-Star break on Thursday. That one settles in for connect.
Nice little soft touch here by Dalton.
The Lakers second in true shooting and second in effective field goal shooting. A little more advanced stats this year. Oh, Kelly Olynyk certainly showed some patience that time. He scores around Timmy.
Just a subtle head fake, and Timmy was lost.
No matter where Kelly has found himself or wearing a uniform, he is a very good offensive player. Connect 3. Oh, the push by Olynyk. Easiest. He's appeared in only 4 games this year, total of 14 minutes. And he's got the basketball right now. Timmy, flyby. Timmy, 3. Timmy scores. When undrafted in the 2023 draft. How about that? You're the leading scorer in the history of your school. You got to battle to get into the NBA. Bryant.
There's been a lot of those, Billy.
I know there are. How about
some have never got into the NBA?
Yeah, I know. So many great undrafted players now all of a sudden. I wouldn't say all of a sudden, but I mean, there are some stars in this league that went undrafted. Into the corner. It's going to be long. Got a chance for the break. J-Mac trying to bounce pass.
Good hustle.
They're on the floor, the scrum. And the... Well, Bismack is in.
That should have been an offensive foul.
This is just
did it again. He got caught this time.
He's got those with the basketball. Kobe Buffkin. Find that Laker logo. Thero, of course, loves playing above the rim like so many do in this league. Pass in traffic. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Laker ball with exactly the same.
Absolutely.
That's your gig.
Absolutely.
Chris has got it on the outside, and it gets stolen, but a foul on the line. And he's in the book. For players. Download the app now and enter every Tuesday from 4 to 5 for your chance to win. See official rules at Lakers.com/app drops. You know who could use all that?
Who can use all that?
Michael Thompson.
Wow, wait a...
Hey, those Zubas. Hey, we see those just about every day. Look, Michael loves what he wears. Here's a lob underneath. We told you he plays above the rim. And obviously the Lakers chipping away at it. Down 25. J-Mac behind the back. Olynyk was thinking about the 3. Ran into Timmy. Olynyk again bounces over to Johnson. Of course, Olynyk is another Gonzaga great. Bryant in the corner. Weak side rebounds. Going to belong. They're going at each other. Olynyk and Timmy. Ronnie. Drew trying to get to the rim. Goes all the way and scores. All right, 117-94. Underneath, knocked away. Oh, save! What a save by Thero. Boy, everybody had given up on the play. Everybody
but Thero.
He was the only one. Tell you what, they may call a timeout if the Lakers score here. I'm being serious. The Lakers are really outplaying him right now. Timmy scores.
A nice drop step by Drew.
Keldon Johnson hammers it. 12-2 Laker run. Ronnie, again, as I mentioned earlier, he's now played one more game than he did all of last year. This is game 53. They leave J-Mac alone, and he makes no mistake. Timeout.
Yeah, well, we still have 6 minutes. See Denzel.
Timmy. 6:20. Clock's moving here at Crypto.com Arena. 20 games over 500, soon to be 21, San Antonio. Oh, tipped up. Good try that time by Connect. It rolls, and it's taken by the Spurs. Again, this is their high water mark of the year as far as games over 500. Bryant down the middle. Good passing, and Olynyk scores. Nearly a charge. Beating. They did get the foul. Good to see Thero. Great young man to do Thero. There is the ball taken by Bismack.
That's what he's out there for, a little rim protection and rebounding. It's always been his forte.
I was going to say, you got to be doing something right if you're employed that many times, that many different teams in 15 years. They'll find a spot for you. Harper. Ooh, flyby. J-Mac moves in for a little 15-footer and couldn't draw iron.
But he picks up a steal.
Here he goes all the way and scores, so he made up for it. All right, we've entered the final 5 minutes of the game, brought to you by Murungu Casino Resort and Spa. Post-game show following us. Back in the studio, El Segundo. Dallas will be here on Thursday. Cooper Flagg and company.
It'll be Timmy.
NBA. Very light schedule. Boy, nearly a full slate. 14 games tomorrow in the NBA. Get your fantasy team ready because they're probably playing tomorrow.
Good hustle.
That is true. Olynyk. Oh, blocked that time by Bronny.
Not only blocked, but controlled.
Control, I know. You love that. Blocking is one thing. Keeping it on your side is another. James, little on big. Over Olynyk. Yes! He earned that one. He definitely earned that one.
I just like it when he's aggressive. I just do. I'm sorry, but he's such a different player when he has attack on his mind.
So he's got a chance for double digits tonight. He's played 21 minutes. That guy right there has had a really nice game.
Yeah, Bryant?
Yeah, Carter Bryant.
Yeah, he's had a real nice game.
Again, their big concern will be Stephon Castle and how he is as Drew gets fouled. You know, one of the keys tonight, and a lot of it has to do with game in the paint. I mean, that's just like every night. They're just doubling them up on him there, and it's a 64-46 this evening.
And it's not always, or it's not all Victor. I mean, they've got so many talented players that can, you know, get into the paint off the dribble.
And the Lakers weren't putting up any resistance to that. Lob underneath. Oh, offensive foul on Biombo. Top the sideline. Crypto.com Arena. All the way, Bryant. There you go. That's aggressive.
That's aggressive.
That's aggressive. And he gets to double digits with 10. All the way. Boy, going hard to the rim that time. Big-time lottery pick, Harper. He's going to be a huge part of this team. And again, when he was picked, everybody was saying, what, they need another guard? I mean, you got Castle, you got Fox. Spoils the riches.
Nice usage of the left hand by Dalton Connect, else he's eating leather.
Knicks got 8.
Approaching the 2.5-minute mark. His players are all over the floor. Bronny, one of them.
But a little more warmer climes. Starting with 2 games in 4 days in Houston. Underneath, Olynyk. Good move.
He had it the entire possession. I was just getting ready to comment that this is an ugly possession, but the end result was pretty.
Lakers are going to be 14 and 10 at home. 21 and 14 against the West. San Antonio, when you're winning that many games, you got to be good on the road, and they're about to win their 17th away from home. And again, they are starting the rodeo trip. Dalton, there is contact. Offensive foul. Couple of days, they will go into the All-Star break alone in second in the West. Of course, 3 through 6 could totally change in the next couple of days. Brian. That's a nice name. That's a good name. And of course, Brian the Hulkster alongside doing stats.
More points in the paint. Not that it matters. He goes up to 2 regardless.
70. Lakers never led. Wire to wire goes San Antonio tonight. And this will do it for the season series. It's the first time San Antonio's, they score again.
Bronny again.
Bronny, he's got 12. First time San Antonio's going to take this season series since 2018-19. Lakers had taken the last 3. And this is the first time since 2016-17 that San Antonio has won 2 times in a year or in a season against the Lakers in Los Angeles. You needed my assurance.
I've been hoping for that since the 10-minute mark.
Well, this one was over as soon as Victor Wembanyama decided to play. I mean, he was unreal. Unreal. But again, playing with more pride, second half, playing hard. Lakers, that's all the coaches could ask for. This game was over at halftime. 136-108. They will hatch it. They'll come across the timeline. This will be turnover number 12 for them.